The Lost Years of Jesus, the 18-year mystery unveiled. Hook the audience. Imagine this, a young boy, just 12 years old, stands in the heart of Jerusalem, fearlessly debating the greatest scholars of his time. His name? Jesus of Nazareth. The world knows him as a savior, a teacher, a legend. But then, poof, he vanishes. For 18 long years, the most famous figure in history disappears from every record, every scroll, every whisper. Where did he go? What did he do? Was he hiding a secret so explosive that it's been buried for 2,000 years? Welcome to one of the greatest mysteries ever told, the lost years of Jesus. Buckle up, because this journey will take you across continents, through ancient legends, and into the shadows of history. Let's dive in. Section 1, the mystery begin. Let's set the stage. The Bible tells us Jesus was born in Bethlehem, raised in Nazareth, and at 12 he stunned the priests in Jerusalem's temple with his wisdom. Then, silence. The next time we hear of him, he's 30, baptized by John, ready to change the world. But what about those missing 18 years? That's nearly 2 decades, an entire lifetime back then. Think about it. No letters, no stories, no clues. It's as if Jesus stepped off the face of the earth. Or did he? Scholars call this gap the lost years, and it's a puzzle that's haunted historians, priests, and explorers for centuries. Was he just a quiet carpenter in Nazareth, as some claim? Or was something far bigger, far stranger, happening behind the scenes? Hold that thought, because the theories are about to get wild. Section 2, the journey to the east. Picture this, a young Jesus, leaving the dusty hills of Judea, setting out on a journey that would take him thousands of miles away. Where to? Some say India, the land of mystics and ancient wisdom. Imagine him walking barefoot across deserts, crossing rivers, reaching the towering Himalayas. There, among Hindu sages and Buddhist monks, he might have sat in silence, learning the secrets of meditation, karma, and enlightenment. Sound crazy? Not so fast. In the 19th century, a Russian explorer named Nicholas Notovich stumbled across a Buddhist monastery in Ladakh. He claimed to find ancient scrolls describing a mysterious saint named Isa, a healer from the West who arrived 2,000 years ago. Isa? Jesus? Coincidence? Many believe Jesus studied there, soaking up teachings that later echoed in his words: love, peace, forgiveness. But it doesn't stop there. Some legends take him even further, to Kashmir, where locals still speak of a prophet called Yusuf. They say he came from afar, lived humbly, and was buried in a tomb that still stands today. Could this be Jesus, hiding in plain sight? The clues are tantalizing, and the mystery deepens. Section 3, the secret sects of Judea. Not convinced Jesus left home? Let's explore closer to Nazareth. Enter the Essenes, a shadowy Jewish sect living near the Dead Sea. These were no ordinary people. They were mystics, outcasts, keepers of secrets. They rejected wealth, lived in caves, and wrote the famous Dead Sea Scrolls, texts so cryptic they're still being decoded today. Some historians whisper that Jesus joined them during those lost years. Imagine him, draped in white robes, studying ancient prophecies, preparing for his destiny. The Essenes believed in purity, healing, and a coming Messiah. Sound familiar? Jesus' teachings, turning away from riches, healing the sick, line up eerily well with their ways. Was he one of them? Did they train him in their hidden rituals? No one knows for sure. But the idea of a young Jesus among these desert mystics is enough to send chills down your spine. Section 4. The wildest theories. Ready for the really crazy stuff. Some say Jesus didn't just stay in the East or Judea. They claim he crossed seas and continents. Picture him in Egypt, gazing at the pyramids, learning from priests who worshiped the sun. Or, hold on to your seat, in Britain, standing among the ancient stones of Stonehenge. Yes, Britain, Legends there tell of a holy man who arrived with a trader named Joseph of Arimathea, planting the seeds of Christianity long before it officially began. And then there's Tibet, where monks still talk of a wise traveler from the West. These stories stretch the imagination, but here's the kicker. Jesus' message of love and unity feels universal, almost like he'd seen the world. Was he a global wanderer collecting wisdom from every corner of the earth? Or are these just myths spun by dreamers? You decide, but the possibilities are endless. Conclusion: the big question. So, where does this leave us? After 18 years of silence, Jesus stepped back into history at 30, preaching words that changed everything. But those lost years? They're a blank page begging to be filled. Was he a seeker, trekking across Asia for truth? A student of secret cults in the desert? Or a traveler whose footprints touched distant lands? Maybe the truth lies in dusty scrolls we haven't found yet. Maybe it's been hidden by those who fear what it reveals. One thing's certain: the mystery of Jesus' lost years isn't just a gap, it's a doorway to a story we may never fully know. What do you think happened? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button if this blew your mind, and subscribe for more secrets from the shadows of history. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring.
To be continued.